mother has to go. I can't see it, can you? Imagine she'd have the Bagshaw singing The Old Rugged Cross within half an hour. We both smile uneasily. Anything to report on that front? I ask after a moment. On Mother? No. But Annie... Beatrice has folded up the ironing board. She comes to sit down. They haven't mentioned Fred? I throw myself on the slippery counterpane of her bed, levering off my shoes without untying the laces. Fred? What about him? He's not been well. I stare at her. How do you mean? Beatrice sighs. Oh dear. Listen, before we talk about it, let me make you some cocoa. I shake my head. I want to know about Fred. What's the matter with him? Is it serious? Quite serious, but it's not... She looks at me meaningfully. Physical. You mean it's like last time? Beatrice nods. But worse. Nervous exhaustion, they say. Where is he? Mappily. In? Or as an outpatient? He's in there, Annie. He's been there a few weeks. And they never told me. We look at each other as I take this in. The hospital is a great brick lunatic asylum from my childhood. Girls at school who live nearby called it the building. They'd threaten to lock you up in it if you did something stupid. If you walked past, it was like ambulances. You had to hold your collar until you saw a dog. And now our brother is inside. What about his work? Daddy had found Fred a job as an insurance clerk through one of his Masonic chums. Well, he couldn't cope, says Beatrice. You know, couldn't concentrate. Found it hard to be there on time. Forgot things. She tails off. It's not the first time this has happened. He dropped out of college 2 years ago, but he could never talk about it at home. Couldn't explain to any of us what was wrong. I always thought it was that stupid school, I say. He was never quite himself after they sent him away. Beatrice shakes her head. Whatever it is, he's poorly. They're saying complete rest is the only thing that will help. There's some new electric treatment in America, I've heard, but it hasn't come here yet. Can I see him? They're a bit funny about visiting. They think it may upset him more. Is that what she says? Well, I'm going to see him. Beatrice throws me a warning look. Just watch it, will you? You know what you're like. Why didn't they tell me, Bea? They won't have wanted to worry you, Annie, when you were so far from home. But as the train pulls north out of St Pancras the next day, I feel further from home than ever. I think about Fred and the world I'm going back to, and realise, of course, that the story doesn't start here at all. It began long ago, and what I can't recall I can read, because I wrote it down when I was 12. Part 1, 1926. 1. These are the secrets of Annie Rose Lang, in which I write the history of my hidden thoughts and other things I can't say to anyone, not even Beatrice, except I do say some things to her. I am 12 and a half, the daughter of Harry Lang, manager of Roebuck's Biscuits and some other things, and of Agnes Mary Lang, my beloved mother, not of Agnes Ada Lang, who's my mother now. I can see from our photograph album that our own mother and daddy had a wonderful wedding, with trails of flowers and cousins in white. Beatrice says they are in the garden of the big house at Mappily Top where Grandfather still lives. Grandfather is there looking not too religious for once, and beside him Auntie Grace in a hat like cake towers over my little parents. Daddy very handsome and twinkly, Mother looking alarmed. And that's all I know about that, because of course Beatrice wasn't there either, so she can't tell me. The first thing I have to recount is what happened to my mother Agnes Mary when I was 6 years old, and this is difficult because I remember only a few things. Sometimes it's hard to know what to actually recall and what Beatrice and the others have told me since. I would prefer not to write anything I don't know for myself, but there are a few things I learnt or thought later. This can't be helped, for they need to be put down as well. One of my earliest own memories is where it all started. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. We were reading The Child's Garden of Verses at bedtime. On that particular night, instead of Mother coming to read to me, Maisie came. I remember thinking it odd because Maisie should have gone home. I asked...